Investigate Paranormal.
Bi-State Paranormal's investigation of Jumpin' Jimmy's Restaurant and Bar, Belleville, Missouri. Overnight investigation, August 9th and 10th, 2008.
Okay, we were upstairs and we heard the whisper behind us. Well, this is the whisper here. Whoops.
It didn't sound like it. Usually when the ice drops, it's a lot louder than that. Just a minute ago, I thought I heard like a whispery sound behind you. I did too. Okay. I heard that. Yeah, it was loud.
I heard it.
But I was thinking, no, did I hear that or did I not hear that? You did, because I heard it, but...
So what you're listening for is right in there.
It didn't sound like it. Usually when the ice drops, it's a lot louder. It didn't sound like it. Usually when the ice drops, it's
It was saying, hear me, you know, it's not the ice maker, hear me, and then we go downstairs, I get my hair touched, then we pick up that other creepy, you know, EVP that we don't know what it says. So it's all kind of a chain of events that happened there.
We actually did hear
And
that one, but we didn't hear what it said. We just heard that
that was audible.
behind us.
You know, they didn't hear the hear me part of it, and we caught that, and I'm going to show you right here. This is the video of it.
I hear that.
Sounds
I
like.
heard that too.
Oh yeah. That's actually been going on quite often.
I know
Even
how
the
it
chairs I've been
is.
talking.
Could be the ice.
It didn't sound like it. Usually when the ice drops, it's a lot louder than that.
It could be your.
So you can just hear, yeah. And this recorder, the video camera was sitting here, the other recorder was sitting here, and these two pick it up really, I mean, fairly decent for supposedly. Now, Chris here, he has his recorder on the table. Well, they said the noise came from this corner. Well, in each recorder, as it gets further away from that corner, like on his, it is just barely there. You just barely hear the air. I mean, it's tiny, you can almost not make it out. So whatever it was did happen in that corner. So, and all of us were on the other side of the room, and you were over on this side of the room.
Yeah.
So it wasn't any of us that made the noise. And the fact that they heard it happen, and like I said, that whole chain of events, it definitely correlates, you know. It's a nice story, actually. On third floor, you'll hear Tony, Chris, and Heather will all be speaking, but then there's one voice that's not accountable, and there was a video camera on everyone, so I could see their mouth moving and what was not. And this is that. And this one's a very easy one. I don't think you guys will have a problem picking this one up.
Actually, I was literally dripping.
When we were standing up here with him talking.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. When we were standing up here with him talking.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
See, it's almost as if.
Let me play you Oh My God again.
That's a female's voice.
Yeah. And we believe there definitely is a male and a female. And the next voice you hear, we believe is male.
Okay, this one could be female.
So this is our last EVP. This one was caught right outside this door, right as you go up the steps. Heather and I were recapping all the stories you told us. We were going around and re-recording those stories. And as we got here, right before we went upstairs, Heather makes a comment about those jeans she's wearing right now. They're so long, she steps on them all night long. So this is what she says. You'll be listening. See this right here? That's what you're listening for.
I need to not wear jeans on investigation.
Why you say that?
See, we've had two different, I think it says, why is that? And then Heather had thought it says, why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
I need to not wear jeans on investigation.
Why do you say
Why
that?
do you say that?
See,
So
that's...
it just depends what your
Yeah, I hear the shorter version, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same gist.
And the nice thing is, Heather is speaking here when it starts, I'm speaking here, and it overlaps. I'm speaking over it when it finishes. So, and we're the only two in this whole entire floor. So it can't be anyone else. You know, I had the videos going downstairs that showed anyone, anywhere, and we were the only ones on this entire floor. And since it starts when she's still speaking and it finishes while I start speaking, it can be nothing else other than a spheric voice. And that's what's nice. But that's definitely, I feel like, a male's voice. The rest that we picked up all seemed female to me, but that one definitely seemed male. And I can capture it here.
I need to not wear jeans on investigation. Investigation.
It's a direct answer to a statement, meaning that you don't just have a residual on that just replays itself or periodically say things or do things like the tap. That's a response to a question. That means it's an intelligent on, which means they can communicate. Like you said, your son's communicating with them. That means they can communicate with you, and they will do things around you and to you and to play around with you. I mean, they're in this house. I mean, they're stuck here. So playing with you, that's what they're gonna do. You know.
Like I said, Ted, it was 10:02.
What do you think?
I knew there was something. There's just been so much that happened.
Yeah.
But like hearing it was.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that it was a definite male's voice and a definite female's voice, you know, and now that we have that to work on.